Mas Deborah Nakayenga, a visually impaired woman or lady. I'm the counselor for persons with disabilities. I'm the chairperson of the visually impaired women in Uganda. First of all, I would like to thank IPS and Unedi for selecting me as a disabled woman to participate in this workshop or training. I'm really so happy because I have learned so much, and I hope I wish I would have like 10 women with disabilities involved in this training. Secondly, I would like that IPS to organize like for the disabled women, because we really also want to be part of the community who are self-independent, because most of them are dependent. But if we are involved in this training, in such a training, maybe we shall be self-independent. Thirdly, we thank the facilitators because they have been so friendly to us since yesterday. Lastly, I would like to thank those who managed to solicit funds, which has managed us to come together and share ideas with the other people who are not disabled. I have learned from them and they have learned from me. Thank you so much. Maybe I wish we can come and visit you where you are collecting or soliciting money from your countries. To us that we have gained so much we have gained so much in the training, and we wish to have another training like this, like containing women with disabilities in a bigger number. Chairperson for the visually impaired women and a leader for women with different disabilities, I submit my request to IPC and Unedi at least to organize a bigger program for persons with disabilities, because we are so vulnerable. We are left out of the different programs, but at least this program, if we are involved, we shall gain much, and I think we shall be independent after getting such a training. Thank you.
My name is Pisa Sabano, and I'm so happy to be part of that fellowship that we've had today, the workshop though. It's been mostly about women empowerment, and we've started from knowing who we are. We had self-awareness sessions, entrepreneurship, and also spiritual sessions whereby we were taught how to manage business, to manage family, and everything around us. For me, my very take home, my biggest is, as I focus on who I am, I should also focus on empowering other people, especially those that have not been part of this training. So therefore, conclusively, I thank IPC for SD for collaborating with Unedi to ensure that as women, we are also heard and we are facilitated to get such trainings and be better in communities. Thank you so much.
So my name is Ever Patience Joy, and I've been a facilitator in this workshop for women. I'm so glad to have been here because it's been a life-changing. I'm so thankful to IPC for the opportunity they have given us to be a part of the women's story. As a facilitator, I came with my knowledge thinking I would be the one to pour into the women. but to my surprise, they have poured into me. I've learned a lot from them, from their experiences, from the multiple things they're doing in their communities, and I'm amazed, and I know that from henceforth, I'll be able to learn from them even more. And I know with the knowledge that we have shared together as women, they'll be able to go back to their communities and make a difference. So thank you so much for the opportunity that you have given us, and we haven't remained the same.
Hi, we're here at the Centenary Park in Uganda, Kampala, and the whole day we've been having the workshop that was organized by Unedicampus. Now I'm here as at the capacity of an author, and I'm a director of an NGO that we are still setting up, Heal One Child Initiative. So coming here is an opportunity for me to learn from this program, which especially has empowered me, and I suppose all the ladies who are inside the room there. The training is still ongoing. I appreciate this program because it has given me a podium to think better than I used to, step outside of the box they call it. Now I feel more prepared to go out and effect my responsibilities in a more active way, creative way, and to become a mindful leader, as they were saying. They are leaders, but the leaders who mind about society and other people around them. So that's core to me, being a mindful leader. So I'm grateful, for real, I am. And I'm grateful for the implementers and IPC that brought the program to us through the sponsorships. We appreciate this, the Ugandans, the women of Kampala. We need more of this training so that we can invest in ourselves through the knowledge that's given through the training. And of course, we want this to go around the country, not just stopping in Kampala, but northern Uganda, east, west. It would be much appreciated. I'm glad. Thank you. And my name is Agalo Susan Pompila. Thanks.
I'm called Mrs. Semi Oduka. I'm from Apache District, Uganda, but residing in Kampala City. I was very fortunate to be in the workshop, which is organized by Uganda National Entrepreneurship Development Institute. I am a retired Ugandan who is multi-skilled. I'm an economist. I am an information management specialist. I'm a trainer. I've done a range of careers, from an editor to a lecturer to university chief librarian. I have been a desk officer for UN publications in Papua New Guinea and the Pacific. So after retiring, I came to Uganda and ventured into doing business. I put in a lot of money as a small business owner and entrepreneur, but the business got so frustrating for a number of reasons. I won't go into details. But I've owned small business, managed big company. I've worked in Ministry of Trade and Industry, Papua New Guinea, for 6 years as Assistant Secretary for Department at the second level, policy level. So while they have dealt with trade and industry, entrepreneurship at national level, at international level also. So on coming to Uganda and failing to run my own business, being so frustrated for a number of reasons, including customary, including this is Uganda. I hear this a lot, this is Uganda. And I begin to wonder, what is this? This is Uganda. So I decided, with all the wealth of skills I've accumulated over the years, retired, and retired people are almost seen as nobody, and yet they are the most valuable people. I just don't feel like rusting away. I feel, which has always been my interest, to mentor the young people, empower women in particular. And in Kwania, I see a lot of youth being wasted away. A lot of youth being wasted away. a lot of mothers see no purpose why they exist, and yet the men are actually abusing them. So recently, I applied for a position to be District Service Commissioner, and in my lobbying campaign, I was telling them I will do that job, which is something I can easily do. But my bigger goal is actually to empower women and youth and change Kwania and develop it very fast. So I found this workshop a real golden opportunity. And I'm determined if the opportunity exists, if I find the opportunity, I will actually be able to try to transfer this opportunity to Kwania. Because this is geared more towards the cities and aiming mainly in Kampala area. But I think as far as community development is concerned, the whole nation needs it. So it can be at least expanded, the program can be expanded, at least a program in every region to help, or a group of women leaders who can then transfer the skills to other women. If there's constraint of funds, they can train core women leaders, then the core women leaders can be train a trainer for other groups, women groups. I think it will be very valuable. From what I learned from today, based on the review that was done by the participants, the course was well received. The training method used was very good. They used role models, and the role models spoke very well about the simple games they learned. The games they learned. Today they brought in head of the blind for women, the blind women in Uganda. They brought that person, and she was telling her story of how she ended up being blind because she had her eyesight. She lost her eyesight. She didn't give up, and that was very good mentor, which was reported by many ladies. So I appreciate the course very much, and I think it would be valuable to extend it to other regions through whatever method possible. Thank you.
Thank you, IBC, for this.